Hello, my name is Priscilla Chomba. I am the head of digital and technology in the Global Secretariat in ActionAid. I am here today to talk to you about a few security features. As you know, now everybody's using technology, from you to my grandmother in the village, but there are some security risks that we sometimes overlook in the excitement of having new tech on our hands. The first thing I want to talk to you about is your devices, the most basic, right? You probably have two phones, a laptop, a tablet, maybe another laptop that's for your personal use. How are you making sure that those devices are secure? If, for example, you're at your desk, you're working on something interesting, something possibly sensitive, and you need to go to the bathroom, do you make sure you put your laptop in sleep mode? Is your phone password protected? If you're sending a sensitive email, is there encryption on that email? In Outlook, you're able to encrypt all your emails. If you don't know how, you can simply ask IT and we'll be able to show you how to do that. So that's the basic. When you're in a cafe, are you connecting to a Wi-Fi that you don't know whether it's being intercepted or not? So those are the very simple things that you need to be mindful of and aware of as you look at your devices. Do not lend your phone or your tablet or your laptop to somebody that you don't know, and potentially, even if you do know, somebody that you don't trust. Another thing is your passwords. Are they easy to crack? I have seen some passwords in my time that people think are complicated, but because it's your husband's birthday and we know that we can get this from the system, those are things you should be mindful of. Are these things that you're thinking about consciously? Is it something that you have written down and put in a drawer? Please don't do that. Make sure that your antivirus is up to date. Make sure that your phone has the free Avast antivirus. There are many out there, but we recommend that. In terms of communication platforms, if you're using communication platforms, are they platforms you can trust? A lot of governments can now request Facebook, Google, WhatsApp for all your information, and they have no choice but to give them. Try and use trusted things like Signal if you're sending sensitive messages. These messages can then be set to disappear after you've sent them. Also, be aware that your phone could be tapped. If you feel like your device has been tapped or compromised in any way, I will give you some tips at the end of this video on how to deal with that. The next thing I want to talk about is data privacy for yourself and for the people we work with. We work in communities that are sometimes quite sensitive, and we're handling a lot of data that's quite sensitive. When you go to that activist rally, are you taking pictures of people and posting them on your social media, thereby giving your location away? Even for yourself, the fact that you're posting these pictures in real time, are you posing a danger to yourself? Are you posing a danger to those people? Normally, what I advise is if you're at an event in a location that you don't feel safe in, post half an hour after you've left. You will still get the same reaction you need, but you will have safeguarded yourself. So be smart about some of these decisions. I know we live in a real-time world, but sometimes your security should come first before you post on social media. Also, has the person whose picture you're posting consented to? We've had situations where somebody's picture should not be on your profile and it's there, and that might have dire consequences. Also, we work with children in our programs. We take pictures. They don't know. They see a camera, they'll come and they'll smile for that selfie with you. But should you then publish this without getting consent from an adult who understands what it means to post that picture of a child? So for social media, be smart, make sure that you're protecting yourself and you're protecting others. You're not tagging locations that could compromise security. If you're going to a sensitive meeting, the recommendation is that you leave your phone at home, because even when your phone is turned off, you could still get followed, you could still get trapped. On phones especially, that's where we're most vulnerable because we carry them everywhere. Make sure that when you're downloading apps, you know that these are verified and these are secure. That game that your child put on your phone, we're not sure whether it's compromised, whether it can be used to get into your phone. So if there are any apps that you don't understand, that you don't know where they came from, uninstall them. When installing apps, you also have to be very careful of the permissions you're giving. Your flashlight does not need to know your location. So if you see anything suspicious like that, make sure you uninstall it. And now for some tips on some of the things that you need to do if you think you've been compromised. Number one, encrypt your emails. It does not safeguard you 100%, but it makes it a bit harder for somebody to read what you are sending. Number 2, let IT know. Let us know how we can help you either remotely wipe your device if it's been stolen, for example. And you need to be sure that if you can, delete everything, wipe everything. Hopefully you're not backing up sensitive chats to your Google Drive or anywhere where it can be accessed. If you get emails that are unwanted and you're not sure, delete them immediately. There's a lot of phishing going around, and that could potentially open up not just your laptop, but the entire organization if somebody gets in through your email. And lastly, enable as much authentication requirements as you can on all your devices, on your phones, on your emails. Two-factor authentication is necessary. Change your password often, make it complex. We did send out an advisory that has a lot more detail on all the things I've talked about, as well as a few other things that I haven't had the chance to talk about. But please have a look, go through, make sure you share with your colleagues. And thank you for watching. We'll be back with more tips on how you can stay secure in a digital world.